What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to STRC. I know it's been a little while, but as you can see, I am not at home at the moment. But just wanted to kind of bring a build breakdown of the FJ40 and my Jeep, the AU Star AX 8560, pretty much Trx4m. Everything is a Trx4m, I should say, nowadays. So, long story short, I've had a few people ask about how they wanted to see a build breakdown of these two rigs. Give you guys a rundown of how this thing's put together. So starting with the heart of this thing, it has a Mofo RC Torque Beast 180. It's got the neodymium rare earth magnets. And I don't know the turn rating on them. I didn't see one when I first bought it, but from my understanding, it's actually pretty high, which is really nice because this thing's got a ton of wheel speed, especially with the transmission that's hooked up to it. It has a Mius 2-speed gearbox with the adjustable servo on it. I have a 3-channel FlySky receiver. It comes with, well, I put the INJORA 20 amp ESC on it. And that thing works amazing, by the way. It has a full light kit that comes with the INJORA kit. I have the INJORA front relocation kit for the flex extenders. And then in the rear, I have the Mius carbon fiber trailing arm kit. I removed the lower trailing arms and I just used the mounting hardware, which is really nice. It works out really well. I like it. And then up front, we have the ramp crab mount and servo with servo horn. I live by these things just because I have gone through probably like 3 or 4 of them, and they've held up pretty well, especially with how heavy this thing is. So down here is a little bit different, I should say. The links are off of a Hightrail Trx4m Hightrail. Same with the drive shafts. It's got the Muse tray. This comes with the transmission, so you don't have to do anything with that. Let's see. I have just some brass 1.0. I've got the silicone inserts for this. I got Hill Hobby brass front end. So, not a lot of people know this because they probably haven't really looked too much into these. The front and rear axles on this thing. So these axles are actually from this. The axles that come stock on these are 11 mil wider than factory. So it kind of puts a little bit of a pickle on dealing with this front end here, because the axle shafts are actually longer in this than they are on a stock Trx4m. Oh yes, I know, I hear you. So, and then underneath this, let's show you, I just got the, well, it's attached to it. I have the brass hex adapters. These guys have been on pretty much every rig that I've had, and I love them, but there's one issue with them. They don't have very good clearance on the back of it. As you can see, I've had to do some sanding to deal with clearance. It has just some no-name 67mm shocks on it. I tried to get the longest shocks I could so that it would I could have as much flex as I want, but I wanted to keep it low. So like this thing takes a lot more to tip over. It's actually the sidewall, I think, that causes it right now. If I were to put these guys on here, these tires, it wouldn't roll over until along. It wouldn't be yeah, it doesn't roll over very easy. I'm really impressed with it. But yeah, it's pretty much a rundown of it. Oh, I also forgot. I have underdrive gears front and rear on this one. So both of these are INJORA heel coil underdrive gears. So that really does a big difference with the low down torque. The torque on this thing with the 2-speed transmission is just insane. I've been blown away with it compared to a couple of the brushless ones that I've ran in the past. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good if I say so myself. If I do toot my own horn,